County Talk back after the Hartlepool game. We're in the car now, so we're nice and warm. Disappointing result. You know, we were looking to get the win today. We need to get momentum going for the end of the season. But yeah, we'll go on to the player ratings now. Tom, I'm going to have to start with probably the lowest rating.
McDonald.
Yeah. 2 goals, you could argue 2 mistakes.
I'm giving him a 2. Because he made a good save at the start when they could have scored from a poor pass in midfield. It was terrible mistakes, and his distribution was terrible as well. I mean,
I don't think the wind helped, but it was windy for both teams, so it's not an excuse.
We've got the new young lad at the back, and the first pass he gives him is like a hospital pass.
Yeah,
like it's just so poor.
Yeah.
But then again, he made a few good saves that first half, so he's got. If he didn't make those saves, he's getting 0. But I'm going to have to give him a 2. What about you?
I'm going 3. Purely, he did make first half. You could argue probably saved 2 like dead cert goals.
Yeah.
So you can't be too harsh, but at the same time, 3 is quite harsh. So you know, you live, you learn.
Yeah.
Brindley. We were saying this in the first half. All the runs they were having at us were on his wing. He couldn't seem to defend it very well. At times, it seemed like him and Kelly Evans were swapping a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was an actual order by Audley or whether they were just sort of doing it off their own back. I genuinely don't know, but it didn't seem to go down too well. I'm going 5. I'm
going for a 4. He had a decent shot second half. He was alright, a bit better going forward, but again, their attacks came. Their left back was having a field day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Literally running it. So I'm going to have to give him a 4. Let's go centre backs. Let's go Rawlinson first.
Probably one of the better players on the pitch for me today, if you can say that.
But then again, he misplaced so many passes.
Yeah, he did.
I'm going to go for a 5.
Yeah, I'm giving him a 5 as well.
I think, it wasn't a fantastic performance, but
no,
it wasn't that bad.
We'll move on to the new lad then.
Yeah, Long, is it?
Adam Long, yeah. Tough game to come into, you know. Hartlepool, we played bad, but Hartlepool made it very difficult, you know.
That's defo a tactic. Press the new player, the young lad that's not played, probably the biggest crowd he's played in front of.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. I know you feel a bit harsh judging them at this point because it, like you say, cagey game. No one played well today, so
I'm giving him a 5 because I know the problems with the whole team, but they weren't the centre backs today.
Yeah, I'll agree. 5.
5. So
Kelly Evans. You know what? You get every game. You get the same performance from Kelly Evans. 110%. He's we say it every single time he plays. He goes into every challenge he can. He's always the one that's going to have a duel on the pitch against another player. But then again, I mean, you can't really rate him too high because I don't know.
The first half, he's put a few blocks in that it's going to the back of the net.
Yeah.
And he's won a few fouls in positions we needed to take pressure off us. I was thinking about giving him a 6, but I can't give him a 6.
I'm going to give him a 6.
I'm going to give him a 5. Not for me, so no. Too much came. I know it's not the fullback's fault, but too much came down from both fullbacks.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Too many crosses, no overlaps.
A lot less from Kelly Evans' side, I must say.
Yeah. Now move on. Let's go to the captain back in, Doyle. Anonymous.
Yeah.
He's never like that usually.
No.
Usually he's snapping his tackles, but anonymous.
Yeah. Real shame today, I think for everyone in general, it's just one to forget, I think. So I'm going to give him a 4.
Yeah, agreed. 4. And his partner, Mitch Rose. Oh, a lot from the stands slating Rose.
Yeah, really laying into him today,
yeah. I can't think of a positive he's done. I really can't. I can't think of much that he's done right.
No.
Well, given these ratings, and it is the worst performance I've seen this season.
Yeah, I feel bad just giving bad performances, but that's just...
I'm going to give Rose...
It's just the way it is, isn't it?
4 as well.
Yeah, I am as well. We'll move on out to the wingers. We'll start with Enzio.
Just wants to cut in all the time.
Yeah.
When you've played 34 games in the season, players know you want to cut in.
Yeah.
and they sent him down the line, and when they sent him down the line, couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, for me, anonymous. To what he's normally like, anonymous.
He should be ripping this league up.
Yeah.
Did he have a shot today?
No, not that I recall.
Someone that can shoot that well from long range.
4.
4.
Carl Roberts. He's such an exciting player for me. I mean, maybe not so much today, but you look across, the chances we did create. One of them, he was like he skilled on about 4 players and then took a shot. Obviously, there wasn't enough on the shot to make the goal, but it's positive, and that's what we needed today. Just some positive drive, and he bought the only little bit for me that we had today, so I'm going to give him a 6.
And they did want to just seem to want to play it to his head.
Yeah.
All the time. It's like he's not going to head the ball. I'm not going to give him as high as a 6. I'm going to give him for me, he just gets a 5.
Fair enough.
And then Dennis played up front, but he seemed to be covering left back.
Only played the first half as well. You have to say. Yeah, he seemed to be tracking back a lot.
I know he only played a half. I'm giving Dennis a 5 for his work ethic. He was he worked so hard.
Yeah, he did.
And he's well out.
He did work hard
well
today.
out of position.
I'll agree. 5. I think 5 is fair reflection.
Woodson,
anonymous, marked out of the game.
Tried his best.
He's getting frustrated at the end of the game, and that isn't. I don't think he's one of those players that does get frustrated.
Yeah, when the ref gave a free kick against him.
Yeah.
Never a free kick.
The lino today, near the away end, was awful. Yeah. He must have done about 5 or 6 wrong decisions, so you can see why he's getting angry, but we can't blame the officials all the time. Today it was our fault.
Yeah.
There's no 2 ways about it. Subs.
Well, I haven't given one the rating, have we?
Oh, yeah. Anonymous, one is. You can't really go too high.
I'm giving him a
4.
4.5.
I'm giving him 4.
He held the ball up quite well.
Yeah.
Let's go to subs. Jim O'Brien came on. I was excited when I saw him warming up.
He tries a lot, doesn't he? He tries a lot. He tries to make things happen, and they don't always happen. I think a lot of the players probably aren't on the same sort of page as him, almost. Not in a bad way. I just think he's creative sometimes, and they're just not maybe expecting what he's going to do next, so it doesn't always pull off.
No.
But he does inject something to me, and I think he was part of the formation change when we went to a 4-3-3.
And we'll never know how well that would have worked.
Yeah.
Because of the mistake. I'm giving it 4.5 though.
Yeah, I think that's fair. 4.5.
Now for me, I mentioned it in the fan chat with Neil. 2 best players.
Yeah.
For me, were Osborne and Crawford when they came on.
Yeah, they've not been on too long.
There's no pressure on them either, is there? So.
Yeah, they're young players. It's getting to a point where, they're going to have to start proving themselves because they're coming to the end of their contracts. But in saying that, I totally agree. They were arguably the best players on the pitch.
Osborne got more crosses into the box in the 5 minutes he was on, or 10 minutes, than the whole team in the whole game.
Yeah, he looked very good today, I thought. I mean, short time it was. He was ducking and weaving. He did very well. I don't think we can be too harsh on him. I'm going to give him a 6.
I'm giving both of them a 6. Crawford and Osborne.
Yeah.
Just purely because they came on, played with freedom, and they did alright.
Yeah.
That's wrapped it up, hasn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
If you can bear to give your player ratings, please do so in the comment section below. I'm not sure you're going to go much above a 5 on your keyboard, but we've got to bounce back on Tuesday with a win.